What just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Sion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Oh, okay. This is me. Did I call it or did I fucking call it? Test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will shortly begin. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions. Also, yes, I also had Aramis associations. Do I need to? No?
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. Hello? Can I? No? Okay. So he is a Danon. Alvin is a mere confirmed number. Can't you dance figure out where to go on your own? Or are you so stupid you managed to get lost in a tiny place like this? You have a job to do, now do it. Return to your position. Okay. Well, I'm a little disappointed now. I'm kind of hoping for him to be a Renan. Why are there so many people with a star? That's confusing me. Hold on. I'll do it in order, I guess. Maybe. Unless they all... No. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your connection while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Number 1273. 1273. Oh no, wait, that was a different number, different person. different media. They are all important. Ugh. I hate side characters who think they're important. Is this the test subject, ma'am? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? Aw. Disappointing. I was hoping I was actually Ren. That would have been a twist. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. But hold on, isn't the sovereign like the position that all of the Renan lords like compete to obtain? Was that Cruella? Maybe. Oh, it's you, number 1273. Or should I say, Sovereign. You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. Okay. Then don't, maybe? Maybe just don't. I don't know who got it in the head to start calling you Sovereign. Okay. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Okay, that answers that question, I guess. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. That just feels like capitalism.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones.
Oh, sorry, Alphen didn't. It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes. We need to change into our outfits. Then meet in front of the the device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm sorry you got dragged into all of this. Fuck you, Juliet. It's not your fault. It's just, let's just do what we have to and then get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
for me?
No. Naori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.
That cutscene said a lot and yet nothing at all. Wow. Alvin looks weird. I don't like his face. I don't know how I feel about his face either. I like the mask. Like, at least covering part of it. I thought that was kind of charming. Now it's just... so... human. I don't know. How do you manage to wash up on an island with that kind of armor? He is magic. Oh, the feels of the feels. Yeah, no, it's just basic. Master Core of Wind. Okay, are you quite done? Thank you. I don't really like men panting into my ear like that. Not my cup of tea, gotta say.
Naori. Shion. Damn it.
No. Oh no. Wait, you're making me fight as often again? I don't remember how to do this. I don't know what it's like to be a sword fighter. This is just Telsophronia forcing me to play Lloyd all over again. At least after a certain amount of time that I've played with Regal.
Hold nothing back. Take this. This isn't looking good.
Oi, come on, do the thing. Do the thing. He's not doing the thing. He's just not doing the thing. Cool. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Do I have my items? I'm a brawler, okay? I don't remember what it's like to have a sword. And these take forever. Oh. Oh gosh. Why do they take so long to beat?
It's over. You're mine. Be still. This one's all mine. Eat dirt. I'm not.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? I have 2 art sets? What? What thing? He doesn't have that fire sword anymore. He's basically useless. But he should still... Shouldn't he still be able to do a Mystic Art in an overlimit though? Why else do I get an overlimit? Like, what is it for? If not for destruction. Ah, okay. Good to know.
Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
Okay, that's one down.
You're mine. Dazzle. Mirage. Slash. You're mine. You're finished. Mirage.
It's gonna take a while.
Try harder. Not a chance. Swallow blade. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. It's over. Take this. Dazzle. Here I come. Mirage. Swallow blade. It's over. Lightning thrust. Mirage. It's on. Try harder.
Okay.
Eat dirt.
It worked.
Take this. Be still. Mirage. It's over. Be still.
I'm kind of
Mirage.
getting the hang of it again. But only kind of.
Dazzle.
So much slower than Law.
It's over. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Lunar Rondo. Mirage. Be still. Mirage. You're finished. Here I come. Dazzle. Mirage. Take this. You're finished.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh.
Alvin?
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell. Where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
was embarrassing. I thought I had toggled my camera off, but I hadn't, and I was just reacting. I don't know what my face was doing. I hope it wasn't too embarrassing. That's what happens when I stop masking, because I think I'm safe. Let's get this and complete this anyway. No, it's not enough for anything. Let's get this.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Out here? Okay. I think I'm going to play up until we get to that town? Was it a town? Was it a village? Was it a city? And then I'm going to go to bed. But we made some good progress. No, thank you. Denied. Okay, around here somewhere. Wait, hold on. Why am I not hot? There. Oh, no.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danons, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danon defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
Having
now,
a face.
I believe we should hold off on speculation. Simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Having a face means feeling pain. It's confirmed. Oh. Oh look, this is perfect. This is ideal. Hold on. There. Much better.
You're saying we should check...
Can't bear to see both of his eyes. It's just weird. I can just hear him like, I just got it back.
Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegus. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegus was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegus? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegus, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
That was supposed to say shots fired, not shots free. Fiery. Yeah, alone, yet again.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Always with these crises. Yeah. Okay. All of this and I'm still looking for shinies. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think it is 2:35 AM, so I think I'm going to go to bed now. But I'm happy with the progress we've made. It's been interesting. Who need the right when you can have the left? Go to jail. Also, true. He has a left eye, why would he need a right one? It makes me uncomfortable. Oh, I'm so tempted to just go to Doling, but no. No. We'll save that for next time and I will start next time. Very happy. Right. Oh, Jeff! No! Now I can't end the stream. Hi. No. 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 I can probably go for another hour or so. Hi, Jeff. Welcome. Hello. Oh, bye.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's with the Twitch notifications sometimes. It just told me again as well that I can manage my stream from my phone with the stream manager, which I have up in front of me and have had for almost 5 hours. Oh snap, isn't Frank Colette's father? Oh no! Oh, well, I mean, that would play into my original theory, wouldn't it? But also, oh no. Are those chests? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chests. And water. Oh, really? Can I just talk to Doreen? Doreen changed. No. He just shrank a little. His hair turned blonde. His skin turned white. and he became pretty boring. But he still heals, though. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him about that.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are, in one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
I mean, in all fairness, he did know. You've kind of made it your whole personality, as did Shion. But he was probably finding it difficult to empathize with that. Where is Law? Law? And order? Law? 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 What are you doing all the way up here, man? Ah, damn.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
I just got some whiplash from that. The fuck, Law? Yeah, Law and Order. Oh, oops. Let me jump off of here! Oh, fucking hell. On the run from the law. Outlawed. Well, that leaves Kisara. What do you have to say, behind?
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh? Back to the inn, I guess.
In all fairness, though, I don't think it's quite the same. Kisara. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem Oh.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Yay. That means I can be law again. Speaking of... Okay. Let's get this. And you. Sure. Let's look at you, look at you. Yeah, okay.
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Yeah, sure. Give me just a second. I want to look good. Thank you. There. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Right! We need to hurry!
Wait, no, it's not this way. It's this way. But I didn't go through there. I didn't come from here. Oh, hello. Hello.
Remember,
Oh.
if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Okay, I'm glad I disappeared for that.
You can't let even a single...
Why?
There's a firm no super
Thought I changed that.
Let's get to work then.
are those arms even accurate?
I'll run you through.
Nothing gets by me!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Sonic thrust thing.
Oi. Can you stop?
It's 10 pack.
Can you stop?
I'm ready. Alpha. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
This one's
Look sharp.
No, I would like this one.
Eat this. I'll run you.
Ow. Rude.
I'm on it. Look sharp.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
First strike. I'll run you through. Hurricane. Double team attack. Destruction. Devastation. First strike. You're done. Watch this. You're mine. Eat this. Here, I'll let you know. Elusive deity. Soaring blow. I'll run you through. I'm on Alpha. Swallow blade. In an instant. Impact rock.
Make that up. Wow.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, There's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
So, by saying I can probably go for another hour, apparently I meant another hour of the gameplay itself. Gonna have a look around and then I am going to bed because this has been a bit tiring. I wish I had that emote. All I can do. Is say hi.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Okay. I do want to get the owl, and I also want to do some shopping. I'll move to tier 1 if I get more slots. Yay! That would be so nice. I mean, I would subscribe at a higher tier, but money. I think you understand. God, just look at us. We have no money still. The fuck? Money is the worst. Nope. Don't. I mean, like, just look at the game. Money is the worst. Okay, that's about it. I do want some more life bottles, like at least give me that. So at least I have 5 of each. Not that that's going to do me.
Did we really
just
just spend that much money?
Shut up, Kisara.
Me?
Shut up. Do you want us to live or not? Sure. Let's do this. Okay, now let's find that owl.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where is that owl? No. Why won't you hoot hoot at me? Do the hoot hoot. Haha. I see you. You are Purple. Star hair clip. Cute.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Yeah. Soon. Next time. Maybe. Probably.
Okay.
You look an awful lot like Bay. You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? 'Cause I've got a big favor to ask. You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into this village, though. Not Bay. Look at him, he looks very similar to Bay. It's almost as if most NPC characters had very similar you know, I know language. But he's not just an NPC. I mean, he's not playable, and he's a character. That technically makes him an NPC. Oh, you did? These Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Oh no, not the fish. No. Kisara will have none of that. Yeah, these ape Zoogles, they've got huge arms. Which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. Don't worry, Bay's a special NPC. But still. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float on to the surface and ripe for the taking.
Damn it.
Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you're in.
What?
Damn straight it is. I ain't... okay. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's your point of contention. I can't read, I need bed. The manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys are... What's with all of these apostrophes? Gee. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help? Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Absolutely. We'll sort this... We'll sort out these fishing... Hello? It's me? I was wondering if after all these years you could hear me? Hi. Okay. Feck no. Well, I was just about to end it as well. And then my internet just decided to go on vacation again. I'm gonna save again. And, yeah. Then we're gonna do this. It's pretty shitty that started a new stream now, but what can you do? Yes. Yes, indeed. I do hope that you have had and continue to have a lovely, lovely time zone. Julta and I will both be going to bed. Stay hydrated as part of your being kind to yourselves. It's very important. Sponge brain. I'm out of hydration right now, but I've hydrated a lot. Stretching I can do. Oh. That's nice. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for chatting. Yes. I'll see you later. Well, not later. Another time. Soon. Maybe. Potentially. Probably? I'll see ya. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye.